Up on NYC Sports Tonight, a look at the CHSFL Game of the Week between St. Anthony's and Zavarian. We'll also talk about the PSAL game between Canarsie and Boys and Girls. We also have players here from Thomas Jefferson, Orange Wave, along with their head coach, Gus, at Buffalo Wild Wings in downtown Brooklyn. We're back here at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm Michael Bellamy, and joining me is Kevin Hanratty. Kevin, we attended that game between St. Anthony's and Zavarian, which was our Catholic high school game of the week, and what a game it was. What were some of the key factors in the first half especially?
Well, first half, St. Anthony's had a problem staying on sides. They were full starting, very undisciplined play. That's what kind of led them into a hole. Zavarian came up with an interception which killed them, and they really were starting to panic, but the defense locked down, held St. Anthony's to only a field goal, went into halftime 7-3.
Second half, they made a key adjustment, right? They made all the adjustments to order to contain their quarterback.
Well, St. Anthony's came out in the second half, and they knew that their strength was their size and their power. They couldn't match the speed, so what they did was they fired their DNs on the side to contain the quarterback. They kept the linebackers at home, so this way the quarterback had to stay in the pocket. Zavarian had a weakness, they exploited it, and that was the need to throw the ball. If they could stop the running game, they knew they could take over.
Offensively, they had ball control, especially in the third quarter, St. Anthony's.
Well, in the second half, their running back took over the game, and he actually was the MVP of the game. Riley came up, and he came up big. He had some big runs. They were able to chop off a lot. In the third quarter, they came out. They had the ball for 6.5 minutes coming out of halftime. Big.
There was other key factors, especially in the fourth quarter.
Zavarian was able to pick up a key onside kick in the fourth quarter, which led them to an almost game-winning drive. A big turnover, interception by St. Anthony sealed the game for them.
When we come back, we got the PSAL game of the week, Canarsie and Boys and Girls, right after this.
It's another perfect day out here today.
Can I get you anything else?
We gotta get back to work.
On the move. We even saw a kid taking a bath in a water fountain. Whoop, I spoke too soon. This just in. A freak storm is blowing into the area. We're going to be experiencing hurricane-force winds and dense fog, followed by sheets of driving rain. Stay inside, hunker down, grab a beer. This is going to be a long one.
Buffalo Wild Wings. You have to be here.
We're receiving reports of hail the size of... Oh, boy.
We're back here at Buffalo Wild Wings in downtown Brooklyn, where we are discussing this week, the game of the week, PSAL, Canarsie versus Boys and Girls, which was a sloppy, ugly, disgusting game, according to some, that all came down to the fourth quarter.
Well, the score at the end was not indicative of what this game really looked like. It was 6-0 at halftime. Sloppy play all over the place. Came down to the fourth quarter, a lot of controversy. Refs really made this one interesting. Because
the fumble was picked up in the end zone. The controversy was it wasn't, and it went either which way. And the refs were arguing with the coaches for damn near, 20 minutes or so.
As a team, you don't want to be there arguing over what the ref said and have that be your excuse for losing. Yes, the refs might have blown a call, but unfortunately, don't put yourself in a position where the ref can decide the game for you.
And up next, we got special guests, the Orange Wave, right after this. We're back here at Buffalo Wild Wings in downtown Brooklyn, and joining me is the head football coach of Thomas Jefferson, Coach Gus. Gus, welcome.
How you doing, man? How you feel today?
This week you have a pretty tough schedule. Yeah, tough schedule.
Chiefs coming in. Canarsie Chiefs, homecoming.
Now, last year you defeated them in overtime. Let's go over that game real quick.
Well, last year Mark Thomas beat them in the last second of the game, overtime, to win the game. So it's gonna be a close game. Canarsie's coming to play us. It's a tough team.
And this was a team that used to beat you guys.
They used to beat us like we was a stepchild. But time changed. I mean, Jeff ain't the old team it used to be.
Now you're 2-4 so far. I mean, you opened up, you lost against Tottenville, Sheepshead Bay, Port Richmond.
Well, we had a hard schedule. Tottenville, they showed us what it was, but we hung out with them. But the kids played more to their who they was instead of playing the game. The kids were worrying about who Tottenville was, because I never saw Tottenville out of the 15 years being there, Jeff. So I really didn't know nothing about them. She said Bay game was a close game. Port Richmond game, we lost that in the fourth quarter, like a minute left. We've been losing big games, always like fourth quarter, seconds, 1 minute left. The kids been this heads going somewhere else. We've been close.
Now, you have probably the toughest schedule in the championship division in the PSAL right now.
Yes,
Would
we
you
do.
agree?
Yes, I believe we do. We do, trust me. But this is what it calls for. We won the cup. We went 7-2, and this year, when we got the schedule, I can't run from it. I told the kids, got to man up in this play. That's it.
All right, well, Coach, I'd like to thank you for coming on. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Anytime, man. Just come down to the field. We welcome you. And I got a shirt to give you, man.
All right, well, good. I'll take the jersey, number 12.
Number 12? All right. I hope you come to Saturday homecoming.
We'll try to make it, Coach.
All right.
Thanks for coming up. We'll be going to take a break, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Last week, you guys handled Rasmus. What do you guys got planned for Canarsie this week?
What we got planned for Canarsie, that's going to be a special, because homecoming, and we're going to come out and play good. We're going to be a fast, hard-hitting team.
Sounds good. Guys, last thing. The Madman on this show picked you guys to lose last week. What do you think the Madman should pick this week?
Madman got another thing coming, because he's playing good this year.
All right. It's Kevin Hanratty signing out.
Our game of the week, which is Sheepshead Bay at Lincoln High School Friday nights under the lights. Also, check out all the talk on NYCFootball.com, Madman predictions, and also all of the discussions on NYCFootball.com.